Okay, so I'm out here doing some hounding, and there's actually quite a few rocks right now that are sticking to the magnet. This is quite a large rock, and on this side even, it's enough to hoist it up in the air. So let's look at this. First thing we notice how sparkly it is, and that is not metal, that is silicates. The second thing we notice is how many vesicles and holes are in it. Definitely not a meteorite. Then there's this one over here. It's dark in color, it's got magnetic pull. Let's have a look at him. Definitely sticky. Again, almost enough to lift it off the ground. We can see in this broken face though, that the inside of this rock looks exactly like the outside of this rock. That is not a meteorite. So the magnet test is really just a first test. There's a visual examination after that can quickly determine whether it is or isn't if you've got an eye for it. Literally just took a step. Look, here's another very dark colored magnetically attracted rock. It's got some glints and glimmers, but again, those are silicates, not metals. For the most part, meteorites come in these three basic flavors: irons, stony irons, and stonies. Irons and stony irons, or pallasites as they're often referred to, are probably what most people think of when they think of meteorites. However, they account for the least amount of material found. So when I focus on what kinds of things we might find when we're out rock hounding, the stonies account for about 90+% of all material found and recovered. So when you are out hounding for meteorites, you are more likely to find a stony meteorite or a chondrite meteorite than you are likely to find a pallasite or an iron. That's why when I focus on comparing my rocks to meteorites, I compare them to stonies. If I find a pallasite or an iron, or something I suspect might be a pallasite or an iron, then by all means I would compare that stone to those types of meteorites. But for the most part, these are going to be more commonly found until you get into, different territories such as achondrites, which account for even less material found than irons and pallasites. So if you're going to focus on what you may find out in the field, your stonies are probably more likely what you're going to find. This meteorite has the best of both worlds. You can clearly see the chondrules, or the stony round inclusions in here, and also the metal bits that shine like a chrome bumper. Meteorite metal is unmistakable. That nickel iron really, really shines. That is a good example of chondrules and metal in one stone. It's got a pretty consistent texture all the way through. There isn't anything that really stands out as chondrules or metal or anything interesting. That is nothing but an earth rock. Well, that is not ordinary. Focus. Now I'm curious about that. We're gonna have to take that home and have a look. That's cool. That's like the biggest. I think I find these, but usually quite small. That's like the biggest one of those I've ever seen. That's cool. And when you're not finding meteorites, maybe you'll find some petwoods or agates or other fun things. Okay, so I've been scooting around with these couple little finds, waiting to find the next something to show you guys. And I stopped to turn the camera on, and I found this. But this is not all of what I was going to show you even. Gosh, there's another couple nice rocks up there too that are worth looking at. But not till after we get a look at this. Hang on, let me drop these in my pocket. this. Oh my God, is that beautiful? Oh. What? What in the shoot is that? I'm so confused, but I'm so in love. It's pretty. What is it? Oh my God. Wow. Love that. I'm in love. Instant love. Love at first sight. That's what it feels like. Feels like that. Oh my God, I love that. I find this stuff everywhere. I don't know what it is, but I do find it just everywhere. However, there's some gypsum and mica in here too. Oh my God, look at that chunk of it up there. I've never, ever, I don't think, seen this much of it or this big of pieces of it. It just keeps going down the road too. Huh. I don't know what that stuff is. It's weird though. It's weird stuff. Oh, I hope this is a wood. Oh yeah, sure is. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't tell at first. That's a wild one. That's very interesting. Huh, wow. Man, I wish there was some more of that sitting right here. Too bad there's not. That's cool. Ooh, I kind of like this too. Look at all the garnets up in there. And they're not just little guys either. They're like whole eyeballs looking back at you. All right, we'll keep that guy. Oh, there's another nice one. Oh my goodness. Wow, man, the wood on this hill is just unreal. What is going on up here? This is too cool. It is not a nice day out here, by the way. There's the trucker there. I don't know what it is about me getting back in this spot. Every single time I get back in this spot, I get rained out of here. Wow. I'm going to tolerate it just as long as I possibly can, though. Keep hunting until I just get froze or rained out of here. That is so cool. I love that. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get those little bugs cleaned out. What in the heck? What is that? That looks fossily, but I can't identify. Oop, let's throw it down the hill. Okay, curious. I literally hunted right up to the back of the truck, but this was worth picking up. That's like a little coral there and a little coral there. Here a coral, there a coral, everywhere a coral. We'll have to clean that up and see how much more is in there. That's pretty cool. It's weird. Oh my God, they're freaking buddies. It doesn't look so much like it this way, but you turn it over and you're for sure they're buddies. I wondered how much of that I'd left on the hill behind. Looks like not very much. Looks like I might have missed a little piece here and a little piece here. What a trip. What a trip. I did not find them right next to each other. Not far away from each other, but not right next to each other either. That's cool that they're buddies. Well, we didn't find any meteorites today. That's not a big surprise, but we're going to keep looking. And in the meantime, we did find some really pretty rocks. So let's have a look at those and sing the song. Pretty rocks out on the prairie, pretty rocks are everywhere, pretty rocks for us to look at, pretty rocks are everywhere. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they all are very pretty, and they all are everywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and in a world where you can choose to be anything, choose to be kind. Be sure to hit the buttons and get all the notifications, and subscribe to be part of the Prairie Girl Rocks community.